Mm. Right.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he brought that one in the end zone. So Duke's offense trots out there to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position.
But if you water, you know. Don't because if you doing what God wants you to do, then you know you get recognized. You know where is it at? Where it talks about Apollos watered, like some people water, some people plant, some people see the harvest. God gets the glory in the end because you always pass it back to him, you know. So I don't think you're gonna misuse it. Yeah.
Wants to throw it. Sure hands. It's
yeah.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. It's good for first down. Set up at the 26.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind
Is he a husband and father?
Second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, well, I would start off with one scripture first. I would recommend Ephesians 5:21, man, because leadership starts with submission, you know. Can't lead well until you learn how to follow well, you know.
They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. The Blue Devils come to the line with 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall.
Yeah.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. The offense facing a 3rd and
That was
goal
different.
from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's tackled at 21. That's where the drive will start. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, but provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
One play, they're already past the 40, first and 10. And the same runner's got it again. Stopped right there at the line.
Yeah.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Man, oddly enough, I'm preaching about that this week. Because, discipleship, man. It's a process, and it's not something to where I don't think it ever ends. I just think you kind of graduate to different levels, you know, like and there's seasons for each portion. Like it might be a season to where, okay, you just come with me, just come follow me while I do regular life. And then once they mature, they need to disciple somebody. And then it might be, let's check in every month, 90-minute, lunch meeting or something. And then after that, once they've discipled people that are discipling people, you move on to like it's a text. I'm checking in on you every week with a text, But I don't know. I'm working on the practical piece of it. But I was looking at Matthew 28, 18 through 20, the Great Commission. Yeah.
This guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Yeah.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a nice game. We move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks right for a quick completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That completion makes it second and medium.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Yeah.
After a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him off bounds with a run. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the the shotgun. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game.
Yeah. See, that's
like a body blow in a boxing match.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just going. Oh, go ahead.
They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 20.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask because I hear people say that, and I always think that I'm hearing something different when it comes to religion. Because like, whenever I think about religion, I'm thinking about what has. Well, here's what I'll say that I think people are saying. I think people are, when I hear people say religion, I think I hear them saying like church, and I'm just like, that's what I usually think I'm hearing them saying, but I'm just like, I don't understand that because it's like that's part of Christianity, is community. And so like I think I was asking my class, we were talking about community and the importance of it. It's like, it's in the Great Commission. Because at the end of the Great Commission, it's like you're supposed to be teaching each other how to observe, and continue to obey. And then you also have when Paul talks about the structure of the church it's not just an evangelist, but you have, you got the person behind the pulpit, but you also have deacons who serve in specific roles. You also have shepherds, or AKA elders, who are the people who they're shepherding the sheep. So say, for instance, you have somebody, you got a church, right? And you notice that brother such and such, hey, we know that he has a drinking problem, and we saw him over at the liquor store the other day, right? And you're like, you go to him because you love him, and you're like, hey, let's get this together. The elders go and they bring him back. Because that's what they do. They shepherd. They guide people back and keep them on track. And then if they notice, people coming in trying to disrupt the unity among the body, they got to discipline. They do stuff like that. The guy behind the pulpit, he's supposed to teach and equip, and pay attention to what the church needs in certain areas or whatever. And it sounds just like, man, when I hear people say that, I'm like, man, you can't. I understand that people they've done some messed up stuff with church, period, But it's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater type, Because it's like, this is what I used in my class when we were talking about it. I said, we don't stop coming to school when you have a teacher. You have one teacher who decides to sexually abuse or take advantage of an underage student. We don't say, oh, man, school is evil. I don't like school, And that's what I like. So whenever you say religion, what is it that you think of in your head, or what do you think he's saying?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Earning.
Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do.
Well, that's not what we've been called to.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the
See, some of it though, because some of it sometimes it feels like it's just like I want autonomy over my life. I want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's what it feels like sometimes whenever I hear that, and I'm just like, okay, it can't be that, because we've been called to be accountable to each other and for each other. And like you said, with the people that they're with the picket lines and doing all that stuff. No, that's not part of the Great Commission. We're called to disciple people, and that's hard to teach people that way. But with with the stuff like whenever people are like you said, you got to do the 7 Hail Marys thing, right? You got to do this or you got to do that. It's just like, okay, there are some things that do have to be done, and the way that we decipher those things is by going to the text, because that's what we have of God's word. And I don't know if I think what the devil is using whenever when he gets in and stirs up some church hurt is that people decide to deconstruct by themselves apart from the word. And then they just get into the game of I feel, instead of God said, which is hard. It's hard to do by yourself,
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. But tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Yeah.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line.
Oh yeah.
It's a first and goal.
We're supposed to, especially among each other.
After that big gainer, it's first and goal just outside.
We don't judge the world.
The shotgun handoff here. Slams right
Yeah.
into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able
Yeah.
to really get established. But they're
Yep.
not just becoming one-dimensional.
It is.
I respect
Yeah.
that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
3 red zone trips produce just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach time. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw
Yep.
it on 3rd and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So for the left hash, this is just a chip shot.
Yeah, it is.
Good right down the middle.
Yep.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away
Hope
with
you
6
listen.
points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So they start the drive.
Yeah.
with some late fireworks
Yeah.
here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Lacy. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
And then they'll be convicting.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone. tackled after the interception, but that would be the final play this first half. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
4. Too old for what?
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Oh.
Well, good push up
Okay.
here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium.
Mm-hmm.
Receiver around pre-snap.
It's not coincidence.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, see, the thing with it, though, I think, and that's within our culture, really, and that's the culture of America, is that whenever we do find places of worship, we've well, it is what it is. We've idolized people. We go to a place and we have somebody behind the pulpit, and we're like, hey, this is it. This such is it. And then instead of us putting our faith in God, we're putting our faith in man. And then when man fails, it's like, oh, man, God must not be real.
For the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Yeah.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything.
Oh, no, low-key it is.
But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. The Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Yeah. I feel you. I see what you're saying with that.
First and goal, handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Hits the running back in the flat. And
Yeah.
able to get him down.
to his back and hope that he can get the
Yeah,
yards after the
because
catch, enough for the first down.
God's gonna get the glory. You know, I seen it with the Ohio State team 2 years ago.
Points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will
They made faith a priority. I don't think that was a fake thing that they did. I think it was genuine.
Kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
He's up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Yeah.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back's got it again. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Yeah.
The tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
He's going. Yeah, and he's gonna open up avenues.
They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Chris, how about the
Yeah.
offensive balance these last couple plays?
Oh
we've
dang!
seen from
Hold
the
it real
defense?
quick. My dad calling me. I gotta take this.
But
1
the
second.
explosiveness, a big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Back to pass. It's Knight. Tight end makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They'll want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab by the receiver. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Blue Devils pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Oh yeah.
Completion. Brought down after the catch.
And then you got somebody volunteer their house. Everybody don't do that.
So here comes 2nd down now.
That ain't a thing everybody do.
Here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it in the end zone. A missed opportunity. Now sets up 3rd down here in the red zone. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense.
Mm-hmm.
Another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Go get it. Yeah.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got
Yeah.
tighter. They love to play people
But
chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Backs line up on either side of the court.
But with a room full of people who used to be athletes, they understand pushing past your comfort zone, you know?
Great swings at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
They get it.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab.
Yeah.
Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that
Mm-hmm.
completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. Picked off a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Great cut there. As the first down is still going. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The RPO caught to the right. And the Blue Devils looking to keep this drive rolling.
Yeah.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
Mm-hmm.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes off in a bootleg. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of
Yeah.
contact, no flag.
Everything starts in the heart.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Knight. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back
Yeah.
around the
Because it's like, hey, we getting in my business now.
pass will end in an
Our
interception.
God is anyway, you know?
Leaning on the run game here. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a roar with a football in his hands. He gets one block
I think
down in front
it'll be golden.
setting a new
And then there's a you think that do you think that they would be in agreement to do like a book study? A book that is about the Bible type study?
Loose football. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
When you
Just like running backs, quarterbacks
whenever you mentioned what you just mentioned, it made me think about a book I used before. It was called Every Man's Struggle, and it talks about those things, and just stuff about being a man and struggle for the Christian man, or men in general, really, not even just Christian men, but men in general. And it's an easy read. It's in layman's terms, so you ain't got to be somebody that's been in the church for 30 years to understand it. And I think it has the questions too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so, I liked it. I thought it was good, and it allowed people to open up a lot, because it was like, oh dang, we talking about this kind of stuff, and you don't usually hear people talk about the stuff that book talks about.
Chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional and a large
steady. Yeah. Because you got to dwell on it, because the Holy Spirit speaks through the people, not the tool.
This offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Scanning the field. It's Knight. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Short throw complete to
it's possible. You should check out, man. You got to check my stuff out.
It's a nice completion.
Check it. I mean, it's using the same thing, but it's different, because that's built into my study, like reminding people, like, hey, this is what this is, and allow the Holy Spirit to speak. And it will build, but it also gives you things. Here's what you need to be looking at. Here's the type of questions that people might ask, that kind of stuff. That way you're not sitting there dumbfounded,
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass here on second down.
Yeah.
Quickly to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Touchdown.
That's what it'd be cool to have. That type of podcast. You ought to come do an episode, man. It's easy to do online. For the online stuff? It's one called something water or something like that. But it's pretty clear audio. But then the easiest way to do that is just getting the Zoom, and then you can split the audio from the Zoom. And it's clear as day. I do have this MP3 tool where I can stream from my phone, but the networks, they make it to where it's not always clear. So I wouldn't use that all the time.
Return starts from inside the 5.
I've done a couple of what do you call it? Videos. Yeah.
This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points?
That's what I was about to say. That's my issue with it, because my camera sits at a funny place, and I don't want it looking up my nose. And that's most of the time where it's at. Well, most time with that kind of stuff, I'm like, I'll put my face in the bottom corner, and there's just a cutout of my face, and I'll have the word be the main thing. because I literally want it to be the main thing, you know. So I'll have that be the focus of it instead of me. That's what I also do with the church thing too.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's third.
Yeah, I need to start my season too. I don't know what I'm waiting on.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Oh my goodness. You should have just saw what I just did. That's ridiculous. Hold up. I done sit here. Yeah, I've been sitting here talking.
Third down, the defense knows
Oh, are
they
you?
get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up
Shoot, I
another
sent it
first
to the
down
whole
for
group.
this offense.
Well, I sit here and let Duke get the best of me. They about to beat me. And there is. And I just got a good play on fourth down. Ooh, even better touchdown. That was nice.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their
What's the score?
defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
It's 35-10. Oh dang, who's winning? You? You didn't figure him out then. Usually be closer than that.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The try fails and the lead.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
But for taking the lead, they'll kick it
That's
away.
gonna be tough.
Our defense can make a stop.
I'm just glad I'm in a different spot than y'all. At least I can go a little bit, and then
Makes
again.
it a 16. That's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just
It's cheese.
off here and play too passive.
It's what?
First play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. Fighting off the defender.
Christian, on the spread era over the years
Yeah,
has always
I
been
know.
an offense
I be seeing it on TikTok.
Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to take off. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback.
What's
Can he
fresh?
come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
I live what?
The pass away, but took a hit that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave about noon
Well, that's
probably.
not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football
And then
game. Completion on third
we got
and long.
dinner
Bit of a
about
risk.
5:30.
That clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you gotta go for
Is this
it.
place called?
This
It's a
is
weird
a go
name.
for it. Doesn't work out
Something
this
at
time.
the Pearl.
Boy, as a play caller, you see
But it's a. Have you ever been to San? You've been to San Antonio. Have you been there recently?
fourth quarter, game on the line,
Okay.
and you just gotta rely
They got this. You've been to Domain in Austin.
decisions and be accurate with the football. In
So
this
San Antonio
case,
got something similar to it, right?
probably the ball game.
And it's called the Pearl, and they got all this stuff at restaurants and different stuff you can do down there. And we go in there to eat.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a
Yep.
crucial play coming up.
I ain't got to pay for nothing the whole weekend, so that's really nice. It worked out well.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in.
Yep.
Incomplete, just 3 seconds.
Yep.
Time for one more play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check
Yep.
down for.
It's basic. It's kind of like coach. Well, I don't know how coaching works, but you would get like, oh no, I shouldn't have did that,
In the end zone.
bro. I just gave the game. Oh no, I didn't.
Hustles past
It's kind of like coaching, I think. Because hold up, let me turn off the live stream. I got this live stream going.